Hey guys, it's Shaylee, and I have my Pan That Palette number 9 update for you guys. I don't know what happened to my update number 8. Number 8, I don't know what happened to it. But we're just gonna update you on number 9 because I deleted that video after like a week of it being up off my phone. I don't know what happened to it via YouTube, but that's okay. So, real quick, I've decided that every time I finish a shadow, I'm going to put it back into the palette. If you guys don't know, I'm using a Z palette for my Pan That palette because I had 2 different palettes that would fit in a Z palette and it was easier for me. So every time I finish a shade, I move it back into the palette. So I moved this silver shade up top back into my palette because I finished it a couple weeks into September. I was pretty excited. I also moved this green shade back. This one never moved. I moved this green shade back into my palette because I've decided that I just don't want to use it currently. I don't have the urge to use it, and I don't want to force myself to use it if I'd rather not use it. So I'm just not going to use it, and I think I'm going to buy another Z palette and just put that shade and probably the other Definer shade, this one right down here, in it, just to keep it and to save space. And I can also put other shadows in it, per se. So I finished up 4 shades in this palette, these 4. So I've technically finished up half this palette, which truthfully to me is very exciting. I've also finished up one of these shades. Doesn't count. I finished up the cream shade beforehand. I'm pretty sure it was this shade I finished up, which was a brown transition-y shade. Good terminology, Shaylee. I finished this up a couple updates ago, so I finished up 5 eyeshadows this year, which to me is very, very impressive because before I actually barely even used eyeshadow, but I have a lot of it, so I don't know why I didn't use it. But that's besides the point. So let's get into my update of the shadows that I still have. Still rocking the Z palette, still loving it. So, just move this. This is what the brown shade looks like. As you can see, it's half finished. And I use this for the tail of my brows. Sometimes I use it on my eyes, but it gives me fallout no matter how much I tap it off. It's already extremely powdery because I did have to repress it, so I just use it in the tail of my eyebrows, and that's how I've been going through it. Next shade, let's see if I can get it out. Nope, we're not even going to try. This shade right here I've been using as a outer V shade, like the outer third, and my goal was to use half of it up, but as you can tell I only hit the bottom right here, Pam, so I think for my next update I'm just going to try and focus on using up more of these sides and hope that I can use this shade up because the clock's ticking and we only have like 2.5-ish months left. Wow, that's sad. We only have 2.5 months left of this Pan That Palette challenge. Okay, this shade right here, the pan has expanded. I use it in my eyebrows every day, and I use it as a crease shade basically every single day. So I'm just going to keep trucking on that one and hope for the best. And then this green shade, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know what happened. But if you don't, that shade kept crumbling on me. So it got to a point where it crumbled. Half of it fell on the ground. And I decided to throw that away because I didn't want that on my eye. And I decided to repress the other half that was left. And now my goal is to use that up. So before I was just going to use it whenever I wanted to, but now I want to just use it up and get it out. So yeah, that is my update on my Pan That palette. And that's all I got. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.